Hello, hello, hello. What ho! Welcome back to another exciting adventure. Exciting. What's going on? Anthony Dickinson Smurf, Bill Mole Smurf, que pasa, amigo? I say. Alejandro Smurf. Patrick, if you're out there still, Killer Whale, everybody. Okay, so this is from January 28th, and I'm going to show you a video that I put together. Wait, let's see. Okay, this is these are the original. I put together a video for a hydrofoil surfer. Okay, let me put this on pause. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna put this channel. I'm gonna put this video back up. Okay, so you watch that video while I hunt up this one that I was gonna show you. I'll be right back. Alright, so I am downloading a video that I put together for a hydrofoil surfer when I was out there, and I'm gonna turn off the music. Check. Okay, so yeah, you know, Anthony, it was pretty evident I think that I had a little bit of a indication because I've been on the show 3 times. I was on with MC Toon. I was on with Jay's T Jump, and then Craig was the worst experience because yeah, he totally shut me down. Like anytime I started to talk about what I would consider evidence, right? And I had all of my stuff ready. So I started talking about it, and Craig just, that's not science. You know, he would just assert, and I mean, I knew that the only way I could dominate would be to, I don't want to fight for the platform to speak. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And I called him out on it too. I called the host out. I'm like, "Why are you censoring me? This guy's interrupting me left and right, and now I'm holding his toes to the fire. He's making a claim. I'm asking him for evidence of the claim. I don't have to provide you evidence. Okay, all right. Well, that's a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't know, Bill. I think that would be an interesting expose, right? If we found a mathematician who was honest about what math is and does. So I think it's still downloading. Let me look. Yeah, it's still downloading. All right, so in the meantime, I will open up other deliciousness from January 28. All right, so here's January 28. And I think there's some videos in here, so we'll just go through step by step. Here we go. Astro King, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Make sure you guys hit that Fonzarelli if you have not thumbed up already. So check this out, guys. I mean, this is I was here for 17 days, right? I was here for 17 days, and I set up here every single morning. I came here because this is public access, and it's a day beach. You can stay there all day. And about 5 miles up the road north is an RV parking pad area, like 3 miles of spaces for renting. Okay, so look right here. Look at this photo, right? I don't think you're going to be able to see anything in this photo that's significant, but I'm going to zoom in. So you see my camera right here? See my camera? Okay, so if you follow if you follow a clock face to the, say, 2:30 position, where the rocks, you see the rocks going out there? Right there, there looks like there's like maybe a rock jetting out, but it's not. It's like a piece of driftwood. Watch this when I zoom in. I made this into a meme. Watch not this part, but I found it later. Look at that. You see this face right here? Doesn't that look like a goblin? Doesn't that look like a troll? Right there to the left. I'm going to put it in center frame now. Okay, so later on in the week, I just happened to catch this image in the camera at the right spot, and it just looked like this troll was peeking out over the rocks. It's got this branch that's coming out as this witchy kind of a nose. You got this eye socket right here. This is totally looks like a troll. So I was here for 17 days shooting. This thing was there the whole time, and I never saw it until I had my camera lined up just right. And I'm like, holy cow, look at that. That's pretty cool. Well, I mean, okay, so listen, guys. Modern day debate is not a debating platform. It's not. Okay? That is not a debate. So I have James Kunz, the host of Modern Day Debate. His show should be called Modern Day Timekeeper, because that's all he does. He just keeps time on the segments of his show. Opening statement, evidence, which I wasn't allowed to present, and then back and forth, right? But if you think about it, if you think about it, a trial, a courtroom trial, is a debate. And the judge is the moderator. The judge is the adjudicator, right? He's not gonna help you win your argument, right? If I'm a defense lawyer, and I want to defend my client, and the prosecuting attorney makes a fallacious claim, and I don't object, well, then my silence is acquiescence. My silence is agreement, right? So if the prosecutor says something that's false and I don't catch it, it's on the record. And I didn't object. And the judge is going to say, you know, I'm going to say, wait a minute, why did I lose the trial? He said, well, the prosecutor made this point and you didn't object. So in my mind, and this is what I thought about doing for my own show, maybe once a week on Saturdays, is to do a bona fide debate. And I could be the moderator and just have it be open and have someone come on, but you would appeal to me, right? So you don't talk to, per se, unless it's cross-examination. In the cross-examination, that's the only time you interrupt. That's the only time you have an open discussion. But in the opening statement, okay, let's say, hey, what's going on, Lemon Bird? Thanks for being here, man. I really do appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of your insights, even though I might disagree with some of the things that you say. I really do appreciate everything that you do, man. Really do. So, but thanks for being here. Make sure you hit that Fonzarelli and share the show. Okay, so back to the whole debate thing. So, in an opening statement, if the opponent makes a false claim or a fallacy makes a logical fallacy in his opening statement, I can interrupt and say, objection, non sequitur, or objection, red herring, or whatever, straw man, right? So he's got an opening statement, and he creates a straw man of my position that he's going to tear down. Well, if I don't object, then it stands on the record. But in the debate, I would say, objection, moderator, he's creating a straw man, okay? So that's the way the debate should run. And I would have, you know, I think, anyway, so my comment was sparked by somebody saying you should win. I can't remember who it said. If you have a debate, make sure you win. But I would side with a baller if he does a better job at arguing his position, right? So if I was in a debate, if I were watching a debate and the baller totally killed the flat earther in terms of argumentation, in terms of presentation, well, then he won the debate. Doesn't mean I agree with his position. Doesn't mean I agree that the earth is a sphere. I just simply think he did a better job at the debate. I mean, that's where the reality of the situation is. Okay, so I'm gonna I am going to now keep going through here. Okay, so yeah. All right, so here's an early morning shot of the Gina platform. You can clearly see the refraction that is there. I think that I could just from this spot right here look and see that there's an inferior mirage right there at the horizon. All right, zooming in there. Yep. See, you can see the inferior mirage. Let me see. Let me do this. I figured out how to do this. Except I can't go back to if I tried to save this right now, it would take forever. Forever. Okay, so now I remember I'm still on the YouTubes, so I can what is that doing? I don't know what that's from. Okay, so I'm going to get my pointer out. All right, here's the pointer. So you can clearly see the inferior mirage, that little greater than sign right there. Okay. So what I want you guys to understand is that from the horizon to that inferior mirage, whatever degree you want to give that a value of, okay? Like, okay, so if we're looking out on the horizon is 0. This is like 1 degree. Okay, that amount of space of the inferior mirage is not very big. Optically, it's not very big optically. But because we don't know the distance from the horizon, right? So the only way we would know where this horizon is geographically is if we had a boat. And even then, it's relative because you can't like line it up specifically, but you can get it within, I would say, 100 yards. I would say you can get it probably within 100 yards of where this line is. If you put a boat there and say, okay, stop, Johnny. Johnny, stop. You're right on the horizon. Give me your coordinates, okay? I'm going to give you my terminology again, okay? My terminology, part of it is borrowed from the website from the Georgia State University hyperdrophysics, blah, 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 okay? The vanishing line is where this inferior mirage begins, like right at the axis of the greater than sign, okay? Right at that axis, that's where the vanishing line starts. That's not where the refraction starts. This whole thing is refraction. Everything. Look over here. You see this water over here? See this wave that's coming across the lateral movement of the screen, right? You see how it's kind of like got a mixture of mirage and physicality to it? That is because the wave is poking its head up through the mirage and saying, hello, I'm right here, don't forget about me. All right, so back over here, that small little angle of degree can be miles and miles of distance, as well as a certain height to the oil platform. So there is both distance and height obscured by that mirage. The mirage is the obstruction. If there were a boat on the horizon here or past the horizon, it would be in the band. It would be in the mirage. Oh, going back to my term. I introduced a term in my premiere earlier this morning. In case you missed it, and go back and watch it again. The term is the disclosing line, or the line of disclosure, which is the opposite of the vanishing line. Okay, the vanishing line here in this image is where the mirage begins. The disclosing line is where the mirage ends. Okay, so we can see this water. We can see this water. But once the mirage kicks in at the horizon, you can't see the water anymore because it's behind the mirage. So disclosure, right? Disclosure means that you reveal something. So there you go. All right. This is why it takes so long. Leave without saving? Yes, leave without saving. All right. Who's out there? Allrave's still out there. Bill's still out there. Astro King, Anthony. Thanks, guys. Make sure you hit that Fonzarelli. All right. Here is the Channel Islands lighthouse. All right. Okay. You can clearly see the inferior mirage. See how small that degree is? Like, where is this horizon? Where is it? You don't know. This horizon could be 3 miles away. Let's say it's 3 miles away, okay? This horizon is 3 miles away. You see that inferior mirage, that lesser than sign there at the end of the Anacapa Island? if the horizon is 3 miles away, if we had a boat on that horizon and it's 3 miles away, that means the remaining distance is 17. That means this degree of viewing angle is 17 miles that we can't see because it's behind and in the mirage. The mirage is the obstruction. If there were a boat and it was going away from us and it hit this horizon and kept going, it wouldn't be going over a curve. It would be going into the band, into the mirage. Okay? Okay. And now we got, I saw a lot more of this island than I had before. And over to the right of the platform is the Santa Cruz Island. And you're going to see like this extension of land right there. You see that extension of land? It's always so opaque. You can't see it. And I always thought that it was, dirtier. I always thought that it was Erebus. And, but it appears to me to be, when I get to the infrared footage, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. All right, so the lighting is just shit. This was, again, the first week. You know, this was like Thursday, and I was leaving. No, yeah. It wasn't yet a week. The week wasn't over yet, but it was still. This is still. I'm trying to think. This is the 28th, so it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think this is this Sunday? When was it? 28th? Whatever. Okay, so let's just look right here. So you have the horizon, right? Is this platform on the horizon? Is it at the horizon? Right? I mean, when you look out, that's in a sense what you see, you know, in a linear fashion in terms of you're looking out into the distance. But this horizon could be 5 miles away from this platform. Right? So the distance, again, kicks in, and there is an angle of incidence here that is too narrow to resolve anything that's right there at this line. You know? If you had if you had a boat on this horizon, that boat would be level with the platform. They're on the same plane. Yeah, I mean, Lemonbird, you know, I was talking to Flat Earth Data last night on the show, and both you guys can geek out all you want. That is your forte. That is your forte, okay? I do not have any desire to work out the math. I don't. But that's why we need everybody. That's why we need everybody to contribute and be a part of the discussion. Excuse me. So you can see right here again the inferior mirage of the oil platform. You can also see, you know, the line of the horizon is very dynamic, where you've got the swells that are going across the aquascape and breaking the band. Yeah, we need geeks. We need geeks of every kind. This stuff geeks me out. I just love looking at it. This is a 20. Oh, I'm not going to play it this way. Let's go.
Stop right there. What the hell? What the hell? I'm freaking hell.
Alright, so I'm freaking out because I just got two brand new I I have no idea what I'm going to say in this video. I have two brand new tripods, and I'm getting used to the mounting head where the camera goes. So
stop. Why is it drifting? What the kraken fuck?
So what happened was that there was an O-ring. Well, not the O-ring, is the seal. There was a ring at the base of it that I had to tighten counterclockwise, and I didn't know it, so I figured it out at some point. So maybe I'll mute so you don't hear me bitching. I think I'll mute. So what I'm going to do too is I'll play some solfeggio. Yeah, I know math is a language, Bill, but I don't speak French either, you know what I mean? So it's just a matter of... but I get it. I totally get it, because the Bible is full of symbolic language, and if you don't know the symbols, you're not going to understand what you're reading. If you don't understand the Bible is symbolic, you're going to think that Genesis chapter 1 is literal, which it's not. Cough. Look at the dynamic... the dynamism of the horizon. I just love that. It's just, that is the dance. That's the dance of the Aether band and the physicality of our world. Again, I'm trying to get this thing lined up with the lighting was just horrible this week. The whole week, the lighting in the morning was just absolute, just trash. Doc Michael, what's going on, the guy? Rookie beeper going on? What's a rookie beeper? So I'm gonna push pause real quick and just bring this up. So if you can see right here the outline of the rigging of the upper rigging of the platform. That is grossly exaggerated. Look how big the body is. And then you have the antennae, right? I'll just call it the antennae, but these are like cranes or something. Look how high they are. This is not to scale. This is not to scale. World without curve. What's going on? Saw your video earlier this morning. Enjoyed that. Enjoyed that so much. That was fantastic. Here's some homework, Travis. Oh, great, though. Thanks. Yeah, so just to give a quick summary of this contrast. This oil rig, when I first came out, maybe I should show it to you guys. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do that. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what I first came across back in November of 2018 when I went out to shoot the Anti-Catalyst for the very first time. Alright, I'm going to open that in a new tab and then I'll watch it. Just click it. See if that works. Yeah. Ah, shoot. I lost my chat because that link messed me up. There's the boy. Get my chat there. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm going to go back in time 2 years to get new footage from November. I'm going to show you guys what I mean by the so this was my very first shot of the Anacappas. My VLC has been acting kind of wonky. It doesn't play automatically anymore. Okay. Alright, so here is a trolling boat. Alright. And I'm going to show you... This is 6 o'clock in the morning. This is like 6:10 in the morning, okay? Alright, so here we go. I'm going to pan to the left. I'm just panning around, checking it out, seeing what I can see, yada, yada, yada. Okay, here it is. That is Gina. Okay, I'm gonna come back to her in a second. Okay, well here we go. Let me zoom in. Hey, what is it? Okay, hold on. Right, no, right, oh, right there. I'm just gonna pause it right there. So blurry. Okay, so here's Gina at 6:10 in the morning. You can completely see her. Okay, there she is. Okay, there you go. You can completely see the inferior mirage. Right? See that inferior mirage? Right there. Those lights are duplicated. The whole thing. Everything's duplicated. Okay. Look and see the clarity that we have here compared to what I have. What I was just showing you. Okay. This is at 6:10 in the morning. Okay. Remember this image, because in like 20 minutes the entire body is going to be gone and all you can see is the upper rigging. Okay, and when I was first shooting it, I had no clue what I was shooting, you know, wasn't familiar with the landscape, wasn't familiar with thinking this stuff through. Okay, but what I want you to do is see this right here. Okay, you see this? This is okay, here we go. There is another shot. That's a full shot of Gina, right? Nice little shot there. See if I can show you, because what happened? I was chasing dolphins right there. That's Venus. You guys see Venus? That's Venus right there. Alright. Okay, so going back out. There we go. I'm going to pan right here. Okay, so we're panning. Alright. There's the island again. Okay. And just trying to see if there's anything that comes up here. I don't think there is. So I stay out here watching this troll boat, which is just fantastic. Look at that. You can see it, you know, in the swell and then going down into the trough. Just fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, the boat's going under. That is in the band, okay, right? That is in right there. Look at that. Look at the mouth is opening up. There's a swell, right? That's a swell. So. Okay, if you cut this smile, if you cut this clown smile in half, right, then the vanishing line to the line of disclosure, the vanishing line to the line of disclosure covers the distance from the horizon to this boat. Okay, the mirage covers physical distance and physical height. So what's behind this mirage right here is the height of this boat. You can't see the hull. It's behind the mirage. Alright, okay, so what I'm going to do right now is get into the next part here. Okay, so this is a half an hour later, right? Half an hour later. Okay, these two surfers, this guy on the right is telling this other guy that the Earth is curved. Watch, he's going to use his hand. He's going to tell him. Here goes. He's talking about the curvature of the Earth. It's going to come up and over. Here we go. The Earth is curved. Alright, now here we go. There's a boat in the distance, right? Here's a boat in the distance. It's in the band. You would have to cut this in half. Okay, because it's an inferior mirage. You cut this in half. And the distance is behind the finger. Okay, it's like if the water line was all the way up there. Okay, it's a mirage. The mirage is the obstruction. And this is distorted. This is a completely distorted image. It's not to scale. Alright, so here comes the oil platform. Oops, here it comes. Okay, so the lighting has changed. There it is, right there. That is Gina. That's Gina. Okay? Completely obscured. And then I didn't know what I thought it was just a boat, so I'm just going along. But that's Gina, because I'm going along the same distance now to the island. And you can't see Gina the way you could a half an hour ago. There's the island, right there. Look at that. Okay? Listen, guys, here it is. Okay, here it is. Here, at the lesser than sign, okay, that... Okay, I'm gonna start right here. You see this space right here? Where the pointer is? See that space right here? I'm gonna drop the finger down. The finger now is like if you put your finger up in front of your eyes to block something in the distance, right? That's what I'm doing right now. Okay? You see this? You see what's behind my finger? This pointer? That's a mirage, okay? Okay, here's the sky. I want you to tell me when to stop when you think the sky stops. Stop. You think the sky stops right here? You think the sky stops right there? Wrong. The sky stops right here. And everything below the pointer is a mirage. Okay? I went over this the other day and I said if you haven't thought about it this way, I think this is going to be a game changer. Okay? This space right here is a mirage. This is the whole thing. It's easy for us to see the mirage here with this island. It's easy for us to see the mirage there. Yeah, sure. Okay? But look, see this sky right here? That sky is mirrored here. So it's easy for you to think, well, I can see that. Yeah, that's a mirror there. But when there's nothing here as a contrast, I don't think that our immediate intuition is going to say that you're looking at a mirage. Okay? So if you can see the angle of this lesser than sign coming to this point right here, that space... This space right here... It's so hard to get this thing lined up right where I want it. This space right here is physical water that you can't see, right? This water, you can see, you can see, you can see, you can see, you can see. Here comes the line of disclosure. It ends, you cannot see the water anymore. It's still there, behind the mirage. There's the vanishing line to the line of disclosure. This is physical distance and height on the island, right? So right here and again, this was some of my early footage, right where the pointer is pointing, we should be seeing the Anacapa arch, and we're not. And then we will at later points, okay? All right, let's get back to my other footage. Okay, let's have a little bit of a study break here. I'm gonna pull up the video that I downloaded. I made a video, like I said, of this guy. Okay, so I met this guy Rick when I was setting up my my gear, and he was getting out of his truck, and he had a hydrofoil surfboard, and I started talking to him about it because I was like, man, what is that? I've never seen a surfboard like that. And he told me what it was, and so I said, you want me to film you? You want me to shoot you surfing? He's like, yeah, sure. So I made this video for him, so here it is. Alright. I'll do this. This is the whole video that I sent him. It's more Aetherbanshee. I gotta get rid of the salt. This is like a 20-minute video, but I'm not going to play the whole thing. So this whole week, the swells were really, really big, and the spot where they're at right now is where there's this reef. So that the swells were always like where you can see where the breakers are coming right now. You see that swell that's coming up right now? That's the typical area for where the swell is going to be. Like nothing on the right, nothing on the left. And I was talking to another surfer, and he told me that that's where the great whites like to hang out. And I was like, what are you talking about? There's great whites out there? And he's like, yeah, there's a reef right there, and they like to hang out there. I'm like, what the hell? How come you, why do you guys go out there? That's insane. I would never, ever, ever, ever go out into the water if I even could. No. You can see the island in the background there is just covered in shit. That is all unnatural. All unnatural. Pure shit out there. Alright, so there you go. Move on to move on back to the footage. All right, so let's go back to the footage and back to 28th. All right, I think I was in this. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's get back to it. Keep the volume down a little bit. Okay, so here is this setting is the dusk to dawn setting, and it's a nice little filter that's in the camera itself. And just because the lighting was so horrible, so you can clearly see a mirage line above the horizon that is cutting off Gina. Okay, Gina is not to scale. She's not behind the curve. She's far into the distance, and this is how the Aetherband is presenting her image to us. Okay, so just think of it like a twisted kind of kaleidoscopic image. It's a projection. It's a hologram of some sort. I don't know how else to explain it. The image is there. We are seeing Gina. She is there in the distance, but the Aetherband is a filter, and it can diminish, it can magnify, it can stretch, it can squash. So dynamic. Okay. There, again, zoomed in a little bit. You can see again an inferior mirage. Right, this is 8-minute video here. Let's see what's up with this 8-minute video. Watch when the swells drop. You can see the sky, like right there. You can see the sky underneath. It's all mirage. That's all crystals and height. Yeah, the barrage on the road, right? So that would be an easier task to measure out, because you mark out on mile markers where the barrage is for yourself on mile marker 5.7, and then go out 2 miles and see what distance and height that barrage affects on the yacht. But I don't think we think about putting those two concepts together, right? white noise. Again, this is, I mean, it is a bit of a focusing issue, but it's the lighting of the day. It's just horrible lighting. And the thing that I found out with filters too is filters obscure the subject that you're looking at. So even if I put a filter on, I wouldn't be able to see as clearly as I am with the dusky dawn setting in the camera itself. So if I put a filter on the camera, it would darken my view, and I would not be able to see the channel. I wouldn't know where to go. I wouldn't be able to see where it was zoom in and go when I was at the right focal length or anything. So. Again, my position is that when you see, like right here, when you see this wave coming across the... Okay, so these waves right here, if I were to stand at the beach and look at these waves are coming toward me, but you have to think abstractly now. Going out at this distance, these waves are not coming toward me; they're moving laterally across the aquascape. All right, which is what these are doing. These are all lateral movements across. But because of my proximity, my perspective with these waves is different. But you see right here at the horizon, you see this this combination of aetherband and physical water. When you see that water come up, it's breaking the band, and then when you can't see it anymore, it's behind the band. And then it comes up as a swell, and it goes down as a swell. Right? When the water disappears, it is lower than your angle of resolution. I do have infrared videos later on in the next week, Bill. So we're just gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to hold your breath. Actually, I'm trying to think. Maybe a couple of days from now. Maybe the 29th or the 30th, I can't remember. So maybe 2 days. I borrowed the MLS V69's infrared camera. Had a lot of fun with that. I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. Not too much to see. Again, this whole week was pretty uniform. There was nothing dynamic. Everything changed. Everything stayed the same pretty much. So nothing's really going to change in this video here. It's going to, I mean, like hours and hours of the same image. Whereas in other videos that I've shot, there is dynamic change within minutes. Yeah, I don't know that I've seen him put up anything either, Alexander. I don't think he's put up any infrared on his channel. Alright, so we can see over here to the right, you can see the swells just poking through the band right here. Poke, poke. And again, going into the distance here, we don't know how far the horizon is from this oil platform. You know, it could be 7 miles. And what I have been trying to suggest is that even though we don't have an inferior mirage below the horizon, right at the horizon there is refraction going on that is blocking the water, Well, I would. You know what? Let me try to say this. I would say that in this instance we have a bit of ramping up of the water. The water is being brought up. Yeah, it's such a abstract. It's so abstract. You can see a swell right there going right across right here. This part's lower than this part here. Alright, this is a full 26-minute video, so let's click play. See what happens. Sure, yeah. Jay Tolan's stuff is of course incomparable with distance that he's capturing.
Why this is moving to the left?
Again, trying to figure out my tripod. It keeps drifting to the left. It took me like 4 days to figure it out.
Absolutely bizarre.
Alright, so I'm going to make a suggestion here. The lighting is horrible, so... But I am going to suggest that there is an inferior mirage going on right here. Right there. Yeah, Exploring the Plane is a good channel. This is 4 times speed. See what happens. You know what? Okay, so I'm gonna try to find a spot. Okay, just look at how much the top is dancing in the heat haze. Like when it drops down, when the horizon drops down, like right there. Okay, hold on. Right here it comes. Okay, so you can see the horizon dropping down right here. Okay, you're gonna see a subtle indication of a mirror right here. As soon as this water, it's just like a couple of seconds. Okay, I'm gonna give you, if you're interested in watching, I'm gonna count down from 5, and just keep your eye right there to the bottom left corner. Okay, 5, 4, 3, right there, right there. Right, it's gonna drop down again, right. Right there. Right there. Okay. There's so much, if you're looking for something in particular, then you might, you're going to miss other things as well. Like, alright, hold on, let me do this. I'm gonna put my pointer, no, you know what, I'm gonna do the downward pointer. Alright, I'm gonna put this, like, right there. Alright, let's see what happens with the size of the oil platform. Let's see what happens. If anything changes. I don't know if it is, I'm just saying. see how it's already moved? See that? It's getting lower in my opinion. Yeah, look at it. The horizon's dropping, guys. Are you seeing that? Look on the screen. The horizon is dropping below the left pointer. Yeah, I have. There's a when I do my stream later today after this, when I do my 14-hour stream, I have a video from Voice of Reason in there where he calls it Skiba lensing, you know, and he's making fun of Rob Skiba. But yeah, Rob's got it. He's nailed it. That's exactly what's going on, and these idiots are so committed to their ball. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. I thought about doing a response video to that guy because it's just absolutely ridiculous. You know, he needs to know, I guess, maybe that there's other people saying the same thing as Rob Skiba. It's not just him. You know, let's see what he does with my video concept. Skiba lensing, thinly banding. I do, let's see, what time is it? It's 9:30. I mean, this is crazy, you know? I mean, I have so much, yeah, Skiba lensing. He totally mocks it. I'm just like, you're an absolute dope. Absolute dope. This can't happen. This would be impossible. Oh my gosh. I want to work on other things, you know, but this is like what? Not even scratching the surface of this day, but I want to work on some other things. So I think that after this video plays through, I don't know that I'm gonna stream it because I get distracted. For some reason I can't. I guess I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, right. The T-band. Did make a screenshot when you pointed a suggestion of Mirage and sent it to you with the levels working at. Check it on email. It does not seem to be a Mirage. Oh, you mean on this right here? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I could be wrong. But I will check that out. Thanks, Alejandro. I don't know, maybe I'll keep the chat open since you guys are here hanging out. We'll see what happens. You know, I can just not pay attention. I'll take the chat off the screen and just do my thing and just work through my stuff. So, just thinking about making a another video to the prisoner clip that I came across from Chris Hayes, where the prisoner number 6 is trying to give his testimony in court, and he's just getting shouted down by the courtroom clowns. It's just like being in a debate with ballers. Just over talk you and don't let you speak. I have to figure out how to do that. Right. Yeah, I know, Bill. Right. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to stick around for another few minutes. I'm going to show you this same oil platform in a Fata Morgana, and if you haven't seen it, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to absolutely blow your mind. So, got just about one more minute and a half maybe of this shot. Okay, so I have to think about where is the crazy ether. Crazy ether. Was that in November? Yep, here it comes. All right. Okay, so this is going to be the same rig that we just looked at. This is a... I don't know what the hell this is. I have a theory. Okay, so Alexander, if you're out there, let me back up. Okay, you see that that line right there? Okay, everybody. My theory is that is physical water, so that everything below that is mirage. Okay. So as it goes right here, we've got mirage. The land is being miraged. Right here, I see right here over to the left. That's mirage. You've got this line right across, like right there. That's where the water line is. Okay, that's where the water line is. I backed up because I'm like, huh, what did I see? Huh? Did I see anything? Carry on. Okay, here we go. Okay, right here below, that's a mirage of what's right there. You see that right there? I forgot about these stupid pointers. Oh, I don't want that one. Where's the downward pointer? Here it is. Alright. See this right here? This spot right here? Is this right here. This is mirrored. Okay, look at over here. We've got this crazy shinola going on right here. Okay? My theory is this line right here is physical water. Okay? Alright, now, excuse me. This is, again, this is what we were just looking at this platform, okay? This platform is stretched, okay? Except, it's not stretched up, it's stretched down, okay? This is the physical location. Most people think that the physical location is down here and it's being stretched up. No. This is the physical location. This is the horizontal. Okay, see the island behind? This island and this platform are probably 10 miles apart from each other, but along the horizontal, you know, they're level. Okay, so this, you see the color of the... Okay. I'm just going to play this through because it's amazing. This whole thing is amazing. So, you can see these two aqua bands, right? You've got the light blue here and then the dark blue. Okay? And then you have the sky. Remember what I said earlier, if you were here earlier? This is mirage. This sky is not sky. This is the mirage. This is not the mirage. This is the mirage. Now, when we watch this develop and the mirage disappears, where there was sky, you're going to see water, and you're going to see a bird splash down in this area where there's sky. Okay, so again, this is not towering up. This is stretching down. This is the physical location. Mirage kicks in, stretching down. This is mirage. This is all mirage. Okay? Alright, I'm just going to play this through because it's amazing, guys. Just watch how this thing develops. Look, see how it's stretching down right there? It's going to thin out. As I go to the left, you know, it's going to, you know, there we go. See, you've got sky right there mixed in with it. You've got sky right there, so that's that. The top line right there is the horizon. That's the horizon. Below that, you've got this dancing banshee going on. Alright, see it thin out? When it thins out, the mirage is stronger.
Wow, what if that's the fucking horizon? Right?
Alright, so now right here, I'm going to back up.
What if that's the fucking horizon?
So I'm talking to myself through this right now as I'm filming. I'm like, what am I seeing? Okay, right here, okay? So, you've got this thin little wisp. That thin little wisp, where is it over here? Okay, here's the mirage. Okay, right? This thin little wisp right here. I wish this thing would stay steady. Okay, that thin little wisp. It's still right here, but you can't see it. This is the mirage. Alright? The mirage is right here. The width of my finger. If you put your finger up in front of your face, you could block this mirage. Right? Can I shrink the expansion in Photoshop and that's above my pay grade, Bill. I don't even know if I completely understand what you're asking me, but
So,
email me.
there's the apparent horizon. And then there is...
See how it's developing right here? You see how it's filling out? The physical water is being revealed, right? It's being disclosed. Can you shrink the expansion in Photoshop and make it look... Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I thought you meant like a panoramic of this entire thing, but you're talking about the... that would be Alexander Lightwater. Alexander, can you talk with Bill, please? That sounds great. I mean, this is what it is, right? It's a collaboration, guys, so I'll give you all the data you want with the photographs. You guys do the crazy dance. Okay, so look. Okay. We have here waterfowl, right? We've got waterfowl all throughout here, these little white dots. Okay, this is not a windy day. This is not a heavy seas day. We don't have whitecaps. So you're going to see these little white dots coming up and down back here in the distance, and those are birds. I'm going to try to look for other evidences of birds taking a dive down in to catch fish, because in this band up here where there's sky, when it gets filled up later on, when it discloses the water that's actually there, we're going to see this splash, and it's absolutely just fantastic. It's at minute 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Right. Correct. Astro King. The band is the same height as the band in the watercolor change. Alright, let's see. I just saw something. I'm going to back up. Hold on. There's a bird flying here. Okay, right there. Okay, so now this little speck right here. I'm just going to see this little speck. This bird took off. I'm just going to see. Yeah, I lost it. I wasn't sure. Oh, there it is. There it is. It went back down. There it is. Okay, okay, there it is, guys. Okay, here we go. Everybody, please pay attention. Okay, everybody. Okay? Please pay attention. This bird right here. Okay? this bird right here where I'm pointing, this bird is going to fly around and it's going to come back down and splash down in the water. That's going to happen again at minute 3:06. Okay, so here we go. Please watch that bird to the left of the screen. Everybody, ready? Okay. Here comes the bird to splash down. I missed it. Oh, there it is. There it is. It was right here. Shinola. Let's do this again. I'm going to do this again. I want to just get it right. Here we go. That bird, see that bird right there flying? That bird that's up in the air? This bird right here? Okay. Don't get distracted by these dolphins. The bird is right here on the horizon, apparently. Okay, and it's going to splash down over here in a second. Okay. Okay, Alejandro, I'll do that. Alright, there it is. Okay, there's the bird right there. There's the bird. Up. Up. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's right here. Let's see if I can see it. I don't think I can see it. Let's see. I don't know if I can see it. I think it's right in this area. Just watch over in this area where this pointer is, okay? Here it comes. Here it comes, right here. There's a little, right here, I believe. Okay, it's right there. Okay. There it is. Here it comes. Here comes the splash. There it is, right there. You guys see it? Okay, you see that? There it is. See that splash right there? Okay. In 2 minutes, this is going to be completely filled in, and we're going to see another splash up here, where there's sky. All right. Let me do this here. Let me just make sure I'm doing this. Okay, I'm going to keep the finger right there. This is where the horizon level is. Fat chance it will stretch proportionally. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be able to. Alejandro.
That's interesting. What if that's like the horizon past the oil rig?
So I'm just talking to myself, trying to talk through it. Look over here to the left. I'm going to back up real quick.
That's like the
Look over here to the left right here. You can see it start to develop right here. Watch it develop here.
the horizon past.
Right there. We're right
The oil
there.
rig.
Just this ghost of it right there. There it is. Right there. Look at that. Fantastic.
I guess it couldn't be because I was in front of it, so scratch that.
I'm trying to figure it out. It's so abstract. Like, okay, so I'm talking to myself in here, and I'm thinking, okay, now what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Like, like if you think, okay, here we go. If you think this is physical, if you think that this is physical, then this has to be in front of it. Right? So then you think that that is the apparition. No, my friend, no. That is not the apparition. This is the apparition. This is the apparition. And I'm telling you, people, I don't think anybody's talked about this. I don't think anybody has seen this. And by seen, I mean like understood. Okay? People have seen this, but they're not seeing it. Okay? This is the mirage. Not this. This is the mirage. Okay? So Astro King, what I would say is I don't have two water layers. I have one sky platform mirage between. Okay, this all right, let's go back real quick. Okay, so look like right here. Something's going to come up right here. It's just a very faint, right there, right there. You see those two little? There's like a there's a top and a bottom correspondence right there. Top and a bottom correspondence. I'm gonna push play. It was just very subtle, right? Oh, and then there was a bird. It's crazy, dude. This is crazy. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Scratch that.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys where I want you to look. Like right here in the middle of the platform, okay? We're going to see a bird flying over here, right? But think about this like railroad tracks, okay? This is just extending into the distance, right? This is a game changer, guys. This is a game changer because 5 minutes ago, this was not here, but this was. And if you think that this is the horizon, and it's not, this, look at how much of this is... This is absolutely a game changer. Okay, back to the back. Look right here, in the middle of the body, you're going to see a bird go flying by.
Is it?
Right. Here it comes, right there. So subtle, man. It's like I wish I could go back in like nanoseconds.
Is it?
Right. There it comes. There it comes. Okay, I think it's right here. See this little spot right here? It's gonna come up here. Yep, here it comes. Like, watch this. Watch this little dynamism right here. Well, see that? Okay, here we go. There's the physical water. That's all physical water right there. This is the mirage. This sky, that's the mirage. Okay? Alright, we got 30 seconds before we have a splashdown. Okay, so... Alright, so right now, we have sky. This is where the sky used to be, right? This is all where the sky used to be. At 3 minutes and 6 seconds, I think I'm not sure how steady it's going to be, but I'll keep going back. But in this area here, where my pointer is, in this area right here behind my pointer, that used to be sky. And we're going to see a bird splash down in the water. Okay? In 30 seconds. Hold on, I'm going to go back. Don't worry about it. See how that sky is disappearing? The sky is disappearing. So everything up here, this is the actual location of the platform. And it is being squashed. I hate the word stooping. I think that's a stupid term. Stooping is what you do when you go through a low doorway. You stoop down. This is compression. I don't know what... that's a very simple word. This image is being compressed. Compressed. Okay? This right here, this is not the physical oil platform. This is not. It's up here. This is being... something crazy channel. Alright, back.
Who the hell?
Okay, I'm gonna go back here. 10 seconds. Here we come. Here it comes. 5, 4. Here it comes. Right there. Did you see it? Right there. I gotta see where that is so I can put my pointer? Alright, like right about there. Like right about there. We'll see how that works. Okay, I'm going to go back again. 10 seconds. Here we go, 10 seconds. Guy, crack a Smurf. Alright, I'm going to go back again. Sorry. I missed it because... There it is. Hold on, sorry. Make sure I get my pointer. Right there. You see it? You see that splash? Okay. A few minutes ago, that's where the sky was. Okay? That's where the sky was. Got it? You want to see that again? One last time. Okay. Actually, something right there too. Alright, see how the sky's right here? See that sky? Okay, that sky used to be right here, and it used to be right here, and so right where we're going to get a splash is in the physical water. Here it comes. 4, 3, 2, right there. Boom. Beautiful. Alright. Alright, so I'm just going to let this play out because this is absolutely dynamic. So, toward the end of this, I might speed it up. So I'm going over now. See here? Look at this. Alright? So we now we have a completely different, well, I don't know. No, I guess we don't. See, again, my eyes are tricking me, right? So if this is the water line, and it would match up, right? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this. Let's see. Let's do a downward. Where's the downward pointer? All right. I'm going to put the downward pointer right here, and we're going to go back a few minutes. Depends on what happens with where I move my camera. Alright, so I'm going to start moving to the left. Okay, so there I go. There's the horizon with the pointer. Okay. So you can see right there. Okay. So my suggestion is that this is the this right here is the water line. Okay. So if that's the case, then this is the physical. Again, we have a towering here. This is the physical location of the platform, and this stuff right here is it's being imaged down like an inferior mirage. This is not this is not an inverted image, but it's accomplishing the same thing as an inferior mirage. This is not inverted. This is being stretched down, or you see, the thing is, here we go, guys. Okay, well, I'm going on the record right now. The concept of towering is that it is being stretched up. I don't think that's correct. I believe that we are seeing it being inverted. It's not inverted. Mirrored. It's not mirrored. What the hell is this? It's being presented below. Okay, does everybody, I don't know, do you guys want to jump in here and have a conversation? Because I'm just talking to myself here. I'll start up a panel and we can talk through this. You know, do you guys understand what I'm saying about this? Okay, towering makes it sound like it's being stretched up. That is not what my suggestion is. My suggestion is this is all the actual horizon, and all of this down here is the mirage. It's being stretched down. The mirage is going down. Okay, so I'm going to make this pointer large enough. It's like if you put your finger up in front of your eye and you're blocking. That's what's going on. That's what the mirage is doing. Okay? So let me do this now. Let's see if I can get away with this. Find out one of my slides. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so this is an artificial horizon. Okay, this is where the water actually is. Okay, see that? See what's going on there? I have hundreds and hundreds of minutes of this phenomenon right here. Right? You can clearly see the mirage right here. All right? You can clearly see the mirage right here. All right, so I'm going to lower it. Right? There. This is the actual height of the oil platform. Now I'm going to take... Actually, I'm going to introduce the mirage. Here comes the mirage. Down. Okay. See that? Got it? How's that work for you? Alright, so let me go back to anybody else. I don't know what to use to stretch it. No. Right, so I'm going to go... zip along here. I didn't notice this in real time. I only noticed... Right? So look here. So if I showed you this picture, you wouldn't know that there was a mirage here earlier. This looks just like it, you know, it's like this is the ocean. This is the ocean. But this was the mirage earlier, right here. Okay? So, now, where'd the mirage go? Right? Where'd the bottom of the platform go? See? This is what we're actually seeing here. Everything that was below here earlier was the mirage. The mirage went away and revealed that there's water there. This is what I've been saying the whole time. That's what I'm saying. Now, what's going to happen is, again with the high speed play, you're going to see the horizon move up and down.
So, I just showed you that cloud to the top. That building in half. Wow. That is... I just got it. I just caught this and now I don't know what to do. I totally screwed this up. I should have been focusing on that the whole time. So now that water line is all the way up to this house. Shit.
You guys see how it's dropping? Look at the horizon. Look at that. Are you guys looking at this? Look at this. My camera would have to be raising up at an angle for this to happen. Look at this, guys. Look at this.
I'm absolutely dumbfounded right now. Absolutely dumbfounded.
Where that finger pointer is where the horizon used to be. Yeah, I get that, Bill. That's good. That's a good image. I get that. Look at that. I think I should make a short film of this horizon. So I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm not gonna be able to focus if I have a live stream going on right now. I'm just not. So, all right, it's 10 o'clock. Oh man, oh man, absolutely. Well, you know what? I should let you guys see the rest of this because the mirage comes back. So let's just finish. Let's just finish this. Let's just watch this. Alright, so now you can see the mirage, right? That's a mirage. Sky free. Did you just get here? Are you watching it? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to go back and watch this over again, Sky free. You have no clue what we're doing. It's gonna blow your mind, man. It's gonna blow your mind. Everybody out there, if you don't know who Sky free is, please make sure you subscribe to Sky free and hit that bell. Everybody out there, if you have not hit the Fonzarelli, please make sure you do that. Alright, this is a full 27-minute video, and we're at 15 minutes, but I'm at, I don't know if I'm like at triple speed right now or not, but we're just going through. Okay. And then look at the, I mean, what I'd want to do too is look at the rigging. You know, you've got that extension to the left, which is the methane burner, right? It burns off the fuel. So here we go, guys. So this boat is level with this oil platform. They are on the same plane. Okay? Level all the way across. What happens out here is refractive distortion, and it is the reason why we don't see. Well, I guess it's all everything together. It's perspective, and it's the Aetherbanshee, and it's just Danny D. You're gonna have to go back and watch from 20 minutes ago. Okay, you gotta go back 20 minutes ago and watch this again. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now, okay, we're at minute 17. So I'm going to drop, I'm going to pin the pointer right there. Alright, we'll see what happens. And then this one, pin it right here. And as long as I'm steady with the camera, which I think I am, but as long as I don't move the camera, we should be able to see some interesting dynamism going on right here. So here we go. Keep steady there, Finley. Yeah, see, look, it's coming up. See how it's looks like it was coming up. Yeah, see how the horizon is going right above the pointer finger? See that? Except that's stupid, Danny, okay? Okay, look. You're describing insanity right now. Okay? We don't live... Danny, we don't live in a world where things exist upside down. Okay? That boat could not be upside down. It could not be 300 feet up in the air. You are incorrect. We know that this is a horizontal plane all the way out. We know this. There is no curvature here. This is all perspective. This is all perspective. Okay, I'm not going to get sidetracked by your shenanigans. Even though you just sidetracked me right now. You're an evil smurf. You're Gargamel. You're Gargamel, Danny D. Yeah, that boat could be upside down. Just like in Australia, they're all upside down down there. Alright, for the most part, my camera hasn't moved, and we can clearly see on the screen that the horizon is moving. Okay, you're just insane. That's the only word I'm going to use for you. You're insane if you make that suggestion. We do not live. We do not live in Escher's world, okay? We do not live in Escher's world. Alright, so here we go. Let me pause right here. Okay? Right here, you can see the sky coming through the base. This is the base of the oil platform. So right there, you can see the sky coming through. Yes, you are, Danny. If you believe that people can exist at 90 degrees and 100 degrees from you, you're insane. Yes, you are. I'm sorry, but that's just the... Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so, it takes so long to grab hold of this pointer. We're gonna have... Here comes the mirage. The mirage is coming back, okay? The mirage is coming back. This is all physical water. Physical water, physical water, physical water, physical water. Here comes the mirage. Ready for it? Here it comes. Whoops, excuse me. So there's going to be a a ship of some sort at the horizon. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. I think it could be all. I forgot that I had to move this over. Okay. I was keeping the shine all up. I should just make this full screen, right? And then go back. Okay, so here we go. Sorry about this, guys. I totally forgot that I had moved the screen off so I could have the chat there too. Alright, so like right here, you see this part right here? See where that ends? This right here, all right here, okay? I believe that is a boat, and that boat is right here, somewhere, okay? We're going to have to watch as I push play. Just watch the dynamism here and just kind of, just let your mind think freely. Okay, we're just musing right now. This takes forever to grab this stupid pointer. I have like 5 screens up. Come on. There we go. Alright. So, just to give you a heads up, this ship is going to move along, I believe, behind the platform. We're going to see it come around right here. Okay? Alright, so here we go. I'll pause it when I'm gonna keep an eye out for it. I'm gonna pause it like when I think we've got a good indication. Like you can see this white thing right at the top there. I think that could be the top of the ship. Maybe when it gets close to the pop, I'll slow it down. Okay, we were just going at double speed there. This is 1.5. Okay? Alright, so we're just going to talk this through real quick. Oh my swear. Okay. This part right here, I believe, is, you know, the base right there. Okay? Just follow that line down. Okay? This is Mirage. This is being miraged down. Somehow there's a freaking whatever the hell is going on out there. Okay? See this little white cap right here? This little cap right here? This is going to be the, in my opinion, the cabin of this ship. Okay, this ship is not this big. This is being magnified. This thing right here that you see magnified here is right here, and it's not visible. Okay, look at the dynamism from there to there. Okay, just follow me. Just follow me. Everybody except for Danny, because Danny is in La La Land. Okay, I think, let's see. I'm just gonna stop. Right? There. Here it goes, it's starting to move, okay? So now it's starting to move, okay? And I believe it's gonna go behind the platform, okay? But watch it move from here. I'm going to put my pointer right here. You're going to watch it move away. So think about the scale there, right? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Here we go. Alright, so it's moving away. See how it's moving away? It could be in front of. I think it's behind. But look at all these birds, too. Look at all these birds right here. Okay, this right here where my pointer is, this is physical water. It's physical water. This is the physical platform. High refraction, high compression. This is the actual horizon. Okay. This is Mirage down here. Something funky going on in the band right here. You can see birds flying along the surface right there, okay? Okay, here comes real time. Okay, now the boat. Now the boat is over here. Okay, it's going to come out somewhere right about there. There it goes. There it goes. See it? See it? Okay, now look. Okay, listen everyone. My proven pointer. Okay. The boat is right here. And it is so compressed on the surface you cannot see it. This thing is completely smashed. And yet it's being projected over here to the right and down. Okay? It's physically right here, and then the image is coming over here. This is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Look at that. And so, I mean, like, I don't even think I followed this. I actually have 5 of these. Like, I kept shooting this. So this is the first one. I have 4 more after this. But I'm not going to look at them right now because I'm going to process a video after this. I'm not paying attention to the chat right now. I'm going to put this full screen. You can clearly see all these seabirds flying over the physical water here. We got like 30 seconds. Not even 30 seconds left. Whew. This is good. This is good. You guys are gonna have to go back and watch this again. I might clip this out and make it short. Okay, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Let me jump over to the chat real quick because I don't want to. Alright, anybody? No, let's see. Danny D is streaming simultaneously with your stream. Well, you know. The music is loud and skipping. Sorry about that. I have it low in my ear, my headset, so. Okay, so. Yeah, I mean, I can't stop Danny from streaming. You know, if he wants to share my stuff, that's fantastic. So thanks. Thanks, everybody. Chris, you're gonna have to go back. Did you watch the premiere yet, Chris? You're still here. Alright, guys, I'm going to cut out of here and try to get some stuff produced before I have to go to work. So, this has been another exciting adventure of Play Truth. I'm your host, Travis Finley.